Hello everyone, this is Ross here for XGR, and today we're taking a look at the new DLC for City Skylines Console Edition. This is the Industries DLC. It's available now, priced at £12.49, that's $14.99 and €14.99. Right, so this new DLC expands upon the Industries in City Skylines. So previously you'd just drop roads down, and then using your district tools, you'd go and select a district, like so. And then you'd go into your specializations and select it like that for forestry, as an example, or farming. Now you just get rid of that quick. Now we have a whole new section. So if we just go over to the end of the panel, we've got industries. So in here you go to your painting tool. So if we just quickly look over here, we've got a bit of ore. We'll do one over this side. So just paint a new industry down, like so. So that's just a general industry estate now. It won't get allocated until we put the building down that we need to. So let's just get a industrial road. So this is a new road type. So you've got small ones, two-way and one-way. We've also got the mediums as well. I believe that is it for the industrial roads. Yep. So just quickly go and grab a medium-sized industrial road, extend upon. I'm gonna have to move that building there actually quickly. Let's move that across just to there. Right, there we go. Where are we going? Straight up. Just drop that to there. And then go back into the industrial area. So this is ore, and we need this building to start out with. So that's the main building. So that sets the industrial area to the specific industry. So there we go. And we can then come off of that with some smaller roads if we want to. We'll just carry on the big road. So let's just grab that again. Just sort of run that up there. Go back to small. Just run a few of these off like so. Right, that'll do for now. Let's just go into the ore industry. So we've got, just pause it quickly as well while we do some building. So we've dropped the main building down, which is that one. We've got the oil workers barracks. We'll drop that next to. Oh, that's oil, not ore. There we go. My barracks. Right, that's it. This one is maintenance building. We'll drop that the other side of the road. We've got a small ore mine. We'll put this along. So you can see as well the intensity of the area. So the blue colour on the floor is the intensity of the ores available. When you can see when you drop in a building, the cost, and you also got the estimated production, 48 tonnes per week. If we move it this way a little bit, so if we dropped it there as an example, we'd only do 27 tonnes per week. If we had the road that was connected, that is. So let's just drop this one down, and we'll just drop other buildings and we'll take a look at them as we go. So we've got large ore mine, that is quite big. Can we drop that this side? About there, just there will do. Small mine, let's drop that along this road here. Another large one, there we go. Got mining vessels as well, so you need these to be on the shoreline, so that'd be ideal over here. So there's a couple of those in this so far, I've noticed. There's a grinding mill, let's drop that in there. Glass manufacturing plant, we can squeeze that in probably just there somewhere, there we go. Rotary Kiln. I'm running out of space now, so I just want to quickly scroll through. Fiberglass, sand storage. So let's just drop one of these over this side. Too steep. Right, can we do it there? Too steep. Right, let's just drop it there along this edge of this road. Ore storage. The storage facilities don't have to be within the area that you've marked out, it's just the actual production facilities. So if you wanted to, you could create yourself a little storage hub elsewhere away from this area. So say if we had a dock down here as an example, we could put all the storage around that area. Right, where were we? Let's quickly scroll through. So raw mineral storage, and each industry comes with its own fencing type as well. So we just zoom in and just drop that along there just so you can see that. So yeah, so far I've dropped in a farming industry. So we've got an abattoir, which is, I believe here, classed as a food factory. We've got some fields, all different stuff in. So they also level up as well. I see that one's got 2 stars. And we've also got a forestry industry over this side. And last but not least, there is also an oil industry there, which we can't do if we just quickly go to the info views and look at the natural resources. Oil is over the far side there, so we can't reach that at the minute, so I'm not doing that in this video. But in there we've got obviously the main building, the barracks, and then we've got oil pumps and so on. It's pretty cool. We've also got a generic warehouses as well, so we can drop these in if we want to. So have a quick look at that. There's just generic storage for different things. So the size of these, that one's pretty large. There we go. And then, so once you've decided to what you're doing with these, and you've pretty much got it set up the way you want, we've also got unique factories which utilise the industries as well. So this first one is a furniture factory, which will obviously be useful for making use of the wood that we've chopped down, etc. So put that there. So we can click on that as well, can't we, and just see what it needs. So it needs plain timber and paper to create the furniture. So if we have a quick look over here, I think this building creates the paper. Yep, so that's creating 39 out of 218 tons. What else have we got? Where's the planed timber? That's creating paper as well. That's creating plain timber, that building there. So they're just right next door. Then we can start creating and shipping furniture as well. We've got plenty of other buildings. There's bakeries, steel plants, household plastics factory, and some of these get really big. There's a toy factory, printing press, lemonade factory. That one's quite large. And we get that compared to everything else. That's nearly as big as my wood factory, my wood industry alone. So it's pretty sweet. Electronics factory is pretty large as well. Clothing factory, refinery, soft paper factory. So we could drop one of those in if we had the room. That is quite large as well. We could squeeze it in just there. So let's have a quick look at that. So again, just like the Parks DLC that came last, it's expanding much more on the game. Obviously, these are already available on PC, but they've just had the Campus DLC, which fingers crossed we should get within the next 6 months to a year. So we are behind a little bit on console, but it's good to see that we are getting these DLCs dropped for us. So let's put it into play mode for a little bit and just have a quick look around. I think that's pretty much it in there. You know, obviously there's a few more buildings, so there's a big shipyard as well that you can drop on a shoreline. We'll drop that in quick and have a look at that. So that's pretty cool as well. So a lot more scope for expanding your cities and making them just that a little bit more realistic. You know, it was tough before using the old way of doing industries and keeping on top of things. And this is, you know, you can see a lot more of what's going on and what you need and what you don't need. With regards to clicking on buildings and seeing what they're producing and what buildings need. So a massive example there, that one needs crops, paper, petroleum, plastics to create our paper products. So we wouldn't really want to drop that down until we was over there refining that oil that's just offshore over that side there. So yeah, a lot more manageable. Let's just drop some pipes down and electricity for these guys as well. Back over this way. I think that'll do. Let's just connect that back up somewhere. There, that should do. So yeah, they just need electricity now. We'll just whack a couple of these down just to get some electricity going. Are they joined? No, we'll have to put one there just for the sake of joining it all up. Right, so what we will do then, we'll have a quick let's press that button and then we can drop down to street level and have a walk around. It's quiet up this end so far. It's only just really started going, so right, let's just back out of that and then we'll go down to where the farming is, because it's quite busy over here. Actually, let's do it here. You see all the forestry vehicles coming past. So this is the main building for the forestry on the left. And the barracks are here. So yeah, if you're enjoying the game on console, I know a lot of people sort of lambast it for not having as many options as the PC version. As a massive example, the traffic management mod, that would be good if the guys at Paradox would get that sorted out and maybe a console version of it created. It'll make things a lot easier. So that's probably the next major thing I think with this game is the traffic management. It's really tough at times without the ability to use that mod. So but overall though, it's good to see the DLC coming. Price wise, I think it's worth it. You know, you can start making cities look a lot more, well, a lot more realistic looking with these expansions and huge factories that we can start building. So yeah, looking forward to getting my teeth into this a bit more. So yeah, we also get some new maps as well. So this is one of the new maps. What I will do is I'll quickly just jump back to the main menu and show you those. Right, yeah, so if you head into new game, we just go left from the first one. So we've got Wood Garden, Twin Fjords, Pearl Bay, Marble Canyon, Green Peaks. So that's a handful there of new maps to get yourself stuck into. Let's just see if we've got any new... No new scenarios to tackle. So it's just literally new maps and a whole new overhaul of the industrial stuff for the game. There's also a new bit of DLC that cropped up as well when this released. So if I just quickly get that up on the store. So yeah, the new bit of free content that dropped is City Skylines Pearls from the East. So that gives us, what does that give us? Let's have a quick look. Pearls from the East will bring a splash of style to your city, inspired by Chinese architecture and design. Give your residents some new attractions and pandas to visit, with 3 original buildings, each ready to become a unique part of your skyline. So the DLC would include Shanghai Pearl Tower, Panda Zoo and a Chinese temple. So just some new unique buildings to drop within your city. So there's the zoo, there's the tower, and there's the temple. So just a bit of free content there for you to grab if you were not really fussed on getting this. Let's get back to the game. So there you go then, guys. That was just a bit of a quick preview of the new Industries DLC for City Skylines on the consoles. So yeah, it's available now. If you're interested, go and check it out. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave a like on it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.